What's going on, YouTube? Thatcher here. I just wanted to take a minute just to explain how I rate my fragrances in terms of versatility. For me, I focus more on the occasions and the use for a fragrance rather than what seasons they're good for. The reason why is because that, you can wear a fragrance any time of the year if you really want to. And as far as summer fragrances, they can be used year round. Now, there's some fragrances that are really best used and only used and kind of seem appropriate in the summer, like say Virgin Island Water, which I really love. I call that a very versatile fragrance simply because it's good for any occasion, and it's good for the summer, but it's also good for the winter too, at least for me, because I'm in the gym. I'm in South Jersey. Yeah, you might have a foot of snow on the ground, but it's going to do its job fine in the gym, and it's never going to be inoffensive. Yeah, it smells beachy, reminds you of the beach. It might seem a little out of place, but it depends. If it's being in the gym or just being in school or being at home, you got the thermostat up. It's not going to really be that out of place, and it's certainly not going to offend anybody. So I mean, the only time I really factor seasons into how I rate a fragrance in terms of versatility is if it's say like a winter fragrance that you really can't wear in the summer. Because summer fragrances, spring fragrances, you can wear them year round. They might not work. The cold might kill them. They're not the best choice, but they're not going to lose points in terms of versatility because they're not going to offend anybody. You know what I mean? It's not going to be, you're not going to be, taking people out because, it's not going to happen. But as far as winter fragrances, I will be I have taken people out wearing winter fragrances in the summer. Say like Pure Malt, for example. I've had like one lady tell me, like, walking by me once, and she was like, "Man, that guy stinks." And like my friends tell me, like, "Dude, go take a shower." Like, it's just Pure Malt ain't working in 95-degree heat and 80% humidity. Where I'm at, it's just not working. Things like Narciso Rodriguez for him, Fahrenheit Absolute. All the real winter fragrances. I will take points off in terms of versatility as far as seasons are concerned. Because they become offensive in the heat. They become offensive in other seasons. So that's when I really factor in seasons in terms of how I rate my fragrances in terms of versatility. But other than that, I mean, I really just focus on the occasion. Like, what's a fragrance best used for? I mean, is it a sexy scent? Is it a casual scent? Is it a professional scent? What I mean by professional is is it a little unique? Is it a little classy? Is it a little more mature? Or is it like a fun, fruity, fresh fragrance? Is it younger? I look at things like that. I look and say, okay, well, is it a night out scent? Is it a good, single guy scent? Is it a night out scent, clubbing scent, bar scent? Is it a in between the sheets scent? Is it a romantic scent? Is it a work scent? Is it just a fun, casual scent? Is it just a very versatile, all around, good for everything scent? I mean, scent like that would be like a very versatile. Fragrance, in my opinion, would be a Allure Sport. That's good for everything because it could be fun, it could be a professional, it could be, it could be a night out scent, it could be a clubbing scent. It's strong enough, so it's it has a sexy smell to it that women like. So I mean, something like that would get like a 10 for versatility. I say now, for example, something like Pure Malt. I'd probably give it like a 6 or a 7, simply because you can't really you can't really wear it in the late spring and the summer. It's really only good for winter and fall. And and that too, like Pure Malt, it's not really the best scent for, at least for me, to wear in the environments I'm at. And say for work, being in the office, being in the gym, it's like it's just too much, so you can kind of lose points for that. But I'm just giving you a little idea how I rate my fragrances in terms of versatility. I look at other reviewers, like I said, they factor in seasons and occasions. But another thing about seasons too, like it also has to do with your climate. Now I'm in Jersey. The seasons here, the season changes, and how the overall temperature of seasons is a lot different than when I lived in North California. So out there's like 2 seasons. Wet season, dry seasons. It never gets too cold. It snows once every 6 years. 32 degrees is like the minimum. It does get hot in the summer, but it's mostly just it rains and it's cool and cold from October to like March. Then after that, it's just hot and dry until like probably November or October, November. So out here, you got 4 distinct. In Jersey, it's 4 distinct seasons. You got the cool, dry fall, just a really wet and cold and freezing winter. Then you got the warm, moist, humid spring. Then you got the really humid, hot summer. So where I'm at, it's just there's 4 distinct seasons. So when I say something's good for the summertime, I mean hot, like hot. When I say spring, I mean, warm. So just give you an idea where I'm coming from with that, because I listen to other reviewers and I don't know where they're from. They're saying, oh, this ain't really good in the summer, and or this ain't really good, say, in the fall. I've watched reviews where people reviewing certain fragrances that I love in the fall here, but come to find out that they're in LA somewhere. So their fall is a little bit warmer than mine. So, that's something you want to think about too. So, I just want to shine some light on that. So that's all I got. I hope you're enjoying your day. Hope you're enjoying the summer. It's almost August already, so just try to enjoy it while you can. And I'll see you next time. Take care.